What's up, everybody? Good morning. This fruit forest over here. Looking at the plants. Got our Fiji coconut looking good. Just trimmed a few of the leaves off. Our champagne loquat flowering. There. Good. Very happy. Our butterscotch sapodilla finally came back to life. Looking real nice. Just recently grafted Thomas sapodilla down here. And so far it looks so okay. Waiting for it to push. I scratched it, still green, so everything looks good there. Jujube grows like crazy. Always chopping this thing back. It's a really weird growth habit. It's like just a huge bush. This is our purple kaimito, grafted kaimito, also flowering. Let's see if I can see some. Good. I need to bring the bottom up on this tree. After this next round of fruit, I'll trim it up. For the canna lilies blocking the sun for this bolt mango. Someone was recently put in the ground. And as soon as I put it in the ground, it has been exploding. It used to be a little twig, probably 8 months ago. It's really nice now. Emperor lychee, looking good so far. No mite damage. Been watching it though. Looks real nice, real healthy. Lula avocado. Looks good. Looks happy. A lot of new growth. I believe this is, if I'm not mistaken, black gold jackfruit. This one's grown a lot too. It wasn't really happy when I first put it in, but now it seems to be kicking up a notch in the growth sector. This is one of our guavas. This is a good one. It's pink. I'm not sure if it's a variety or not. I air layered it. It's one that doesn't really get too many worms, which is great. Mallika mango looking nice. Real happy. She performed really well this year. This is our Thai giant guava. Hard to see it with the mango behind it. This is the ice cream bean. This thing grows like crazy. It's flowering again. It's the second time. You can kind of see the little pods. We have our other lychee over here. Looking nice. Not much variety this one. It's a grafted. Very, very small. Berry mango. Got a common weed back here, but looking good. On the other side. Without carry, also good producer. We have the Alphonso. I really chopped this one back. It's growing way too tall. So during the season we had no fruit, so I went and hacked it back, of course above the graft. I'm gonna give it a few more years to see if it starts to produce, but so far I haven't really had much on it. I haven't had a single one. Then we have our Glen. This is our best producing mango so far. I mean, it's It's awesome. Love the fruits, super sweet. Kids love it. I'm trying to get a good angle. Alright. Just planted a Thai more right next to it. Pretty dense, pretty high density. These guys are about 10 feet apart. Keep everything trimmed. This is a haul avocado. I bought this one, got it for half off. It was root bound, very, very root bound. Been in the ground for like 2 years. It's just starting to wake up and really grow. It's so low to the ground, it's probably barely up to my kneecap. We have Monroe, another one that it's been here for 3 years, but it's been stunted as well. So I don't know if it's something in the soil, maybe this area flooded, but it's coming back. It looks really good, super healthy. Super happy. Grafted China jackfruit. I just recently put in the ground. Everything's on drip irrigation. See the dripper right there, the main line down there. I just recently had sprinklers installed and drip irrigation throughout the entire property. This is Miami soursop, grafted. Also, just recently put in the ground. It's getting way too big for the pot. Looking really good, looking happy. We've been getting a lot of rain last week or so that's been helping as well. Barbados cherry is fruiting and flowering right now. I see a couple over there. All right, this is Kathy. I planted about 8 or 9 mangoes on this side recently, and this is the only one that was struggling. But it just recently pushed out all this new growth. And the new growth looks great. I think the drip irrigation has been really helping. This is a harvest moon. Super happy with the new growth. Eventually, I'm gonna cut down this guama, this ice cream bean. I used to have over there strawberry tree. Took it down because it just grows way too much and spreads like crazy. So I'm gonna get rid of these two. Plant 2 more trees there. So next to the harvest moon, we have our little pickering. Beautiful, beautiful growth habit. Lets it spread, makes life easy. Here we have jumbo Kesar. Super excited about this one. I love Kesar mango. And what's better than a Kesar mango? A jumbo one. It's growing real nice. Developing a really nice canopy already. Let's actually come over here, and I usually come here when I see this. You see this long branch, I come and I just literally just scratch off that tip, and then that will break up into 2 or 3 new branches. All right, and then here we have another new one, Beverly. Doing good. Super happy. This one's been growing a lot recently. It's got the four main branches that have been tipped. You can see when I scratch, when you scratch it, you see all those buds coming out. There's 3 or 4 different ones. Same thing over here. I just scratched the tip, about 2 hand lengths, and it starts to come out like crazy. Here's another good example of my honey kiss. I tipped it recently and all the branches are coming out. Looking good. See, this one's coming out here. I might tip this one. I'll wait till it gets a little bit higher so it's all even. Looking good, looking happy. Alampar Banishan. Beautiful growth. New growth. The colors like a maroon purple. It's really nice. This one's This one's been growing the most out of all of the ones I've recently put in. A few papayas and things here. And this is Super Alphonso. Also super happy. Wait for these to grow. It's another one of my loquats. I think the one on the front that I showed you is champagne. And then this one is Christmas, if I'm not mistaken, which you can see is starting to flower. This one does get a lot of flood damage, and it got sick, so you can see all the where it's burnt right over there. I let the seedling grow out a little bit too to kind of protect it, but all the flowers are from the grafted side. So eventually, once it gets better and looks better, I'll cut off. I'll leave some of the seedling that's growing just to try it out, see what it tastes like, see if it's any good, and if not, just cut it all out. Have a dwarf yellow Malayan coconut. Just recently trimmed it up. So it's got some new leaves coming out. Looks happy. This is the green dwarf Malayan. Same thing. Just trimmed it up. Here is one of the biggest avocados I have on this side, which is our Super Haas or Ooh La La. I'm not sure. They say that it's the same. Some people say it's not, so I'm not 100% sure, but definitely know that this one is super happy. Growing a lot. I've been trimming it back. So it looks good. Alright, let's head over to the side of my yard. This is a newer planting. Probably won't remember all the trees, but alright, so you can see here I planted all this area. A lot of avocados and mangoes. This first row right here is all avocados. If I can remember correctly, okay, so I know that's Maria Black. I believe that first one is apmay. And then I got one of them is Taylor. Let's check it out. This one recently was dying back. I don't know what happened to it. I think it wasn't getting any water before when we first installed the drip. The dripper on this one wasn't working, and I forgot to check them all. Put it back on drip, gave it some 2020, and now it's starting to pop back off. This one is growing up crazy, super happy. It's really nice. Really happy with all these avocados. They're on almost like a little bit of a hill. I don't think you can see it too much, but from up here, it's much higher than down here. So I put these on top of the hill. I know avocados don't like having being on standing water. This is my Maria Black. Super happy and healthy. Super excited about this variety. Can't wait to try it. This one's growing kind of funky. I need to probably get some stakes up. There's another one. I believe this might be a Taylor, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. They're all grafted varieties. I know this is apmay. Remember, I put that one in at the end of the line. Super happy, healthy. Recently, you can see I put horse manure and mulch. I have a local equestrian service buddy of mine who gets me horse manure, put it around all the trees, loves it. Here's one of our longans. This one is a bucu. This year it tried to flower. It was fruiting and flowering. I cut it all off because the tree was just way too small. It's grown probably 12 inches in the last 3 months after I cut off all the fruits and flowers. Sometimes it's better to just be patient, you know. Don't just let it grow. Let it establish itself, get better roots, get get stronger support with the trunk, get a little bit thicker. Here we have my grafted cherry lata. I also recently tipped this one because it's been growing a lot. It did have some flowers. Not sure what happened to them, if anything came about. Oh, look, I see an open flower right there. All right, so that's one. There's a male, female, looks like. Got some new growth right here. Super happy, that's good. That's the main thing, is as long as they're happy and green and everything looks good. I'm not really looking for any production from these, or wasn't looking for any production this year. I was hoping more so for next year. This is a Campbell white sapote. Had to stake it up, it was growing all funky. I ran out of stakes, so I just put my tomato cage on it for now. But it's growing, it's got new leaves, looks happy. Oh, there's one of these guys. Man, these guys do damage. Those little worms will eat up one of these, any citrus really. Look, here's some more. Those little guys, forgot the name of them. Those little caterpillars will tear up the leaves. They don't really bother too much when the plant's around that size already. It's like 3-4 feet high. This is my San Pablo grafted custard apple. These were all put in the ground probably less than a year. This one's really starting to take off. It was a little twig when I put it in. It looks real good now. Here's the last one on the row, an avocado. I believe these two, one of these is Simmonds, the other one is Catalina, if I'm not mistaken. Nice sweet potato patch. Everybody, I think, should have one because these things grow like a weed, and you get tons and tons of sweet potatoes. My kids love it. I love it. Right here, recently installed the this is an apricot mango. Apricot mango, looking good. You can see recently just tipped it. Its buds are starting to form, so I can get the scaffolding. This guy over here is my green grafted caimito. Looking very happy, looking very healthy. It's very lopsided to one side, as you can see from here. I'm gonna start tipping it more so that this side can kind of grow out a little bit, but it's happy. That's the most important thing. And if you look closely, it looks like it might start to flower, which is pretty neat. This is my tropical persimmon. We have the mangoes. So I have over here, this is my rosy gold. I grafted this one myself, one of the first ones that successfully grafted. This is a honeyquat, loquat grafted. Looking very, very nice, super happy and healthy. Have to check those stems down there, make sure it's not coming out of the rootstock. All right, so we have Gary Mango right here, little guy, hasn't produced yet. This one over here is orange sherbet, super happy and healthy. Over here we have apmay, looks real nice. This one's been taking off big time. And this is our white peri. White peri, when I first put it in, was not looking too happy. It's starting to look real nice now. I tipped it, I've been feeding it since 2020, try to get it back to life, but it looks real good now. Here we have our lemon meringue. Has not fruited yet. I'm hoping this upcoming year we should get some fruit. This is our pride and joy lemon zest. This one did produce. We got 6 lemon zest this year. Super happy. Fruit was amazing. This is our fruit punch, another one that wasn't super happy when I first put it in. It wasn't really growing much, but recently started to take off with the horse manure and all that. It's helping. It's a little oak tree just randomly sprouted here. This is M4. M4 is really taking off. This is probably the fastest, biggest grower I have in this area. I'm so glad I put it in the back. I've been tipping. No fruit this year, but I'm sure next year we'll have a lot. And then last but not least, on this side is our 015, right at the edge. Looking good, lots of new growth. Might need to stick it up a little bit because it's kind of tilted. But yeah, that's zone 1 and zone 2 of my fruit tree forest. So just wanted to get an update for September, kind of how things are going. Everything looks happy and healthy so far. Not a lot of issues. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll update the other side of the property in the back so you guys can see how that looks like as well. If you have any questions, want more information on any of the trees I talked about, just write me a comment. Please like, subscribe. I'll be posting a lot more recently. Have a great day.